René Laloux's Time Masters is a retro-futurist adventure focusing on the rescue of a young boy, Peel, stranded on a distant planet, and a space flight crew aiming to save him, including an old man, Silbad, who seems to be incredibly familiar with the planet on which Peel is stranded. Their only form of communication with Peel is a long-distance microphone, to which the stranded child believes it is a sentient being with multiple voices. While visually, Time Masters looks more traditional in its animation style and aesthetic than his earlier film, Fantastic Planet, Time Masters possibly aiming to appeal to a much wider and family-friendlier audience, which would also explain why the violence and nudity of Fantastic Planet is nowhere to be found in Time Masters. Time Masters does not lose any of the wealth in world building that Fantastic Planet had, with original design contributions from Jean Giraud, an artist better known by his alias Mobius. Much of the animation within the film, from background artwork, location design and visual spectacle, feels highly reminiscent of Mobius's own independent artwork, illustrating the creative influence this fascinating artist has had on Time Masters. Landscapes vary from vibrant in colour and life, filled with unusual alien flora and fauna, to desolate wastelands, where life has become less about living and more about surviving. These are landscapes and settings which feel like believable distant worlds. The only downside is that, due to Time Masters' meagre running time, we as viewers are not given more time to explore these impossible planets. The communication between the space crew and Peel allows Peel to learn about the world he is stranded on, from what fruit he can eat to the areas he should avoid, and yet this knowledge is limited when unknown threats still lurk too close for comfort. As viewers, we learn of this strange new world at the same time that Peel does, to poke a hole through a strange fruit to have a drink, to the brain-eating dangers of a swarm of buzzing pests. We are in the same childlike understanding of the character Peel, as we know just as little as he does. It makes discovering new aspects of this film's world building all the more exciting, discovering beautiful spectacles such as the birth of telepathic beings born from a blooming flower, and unbelievable horrors such as the hive mind civilization that has had individual identity erased from their being. Despite the film's title, Time Masters, time manipulation plays a role only within the final act, yet it remains a significant role. A Time Master, a figure shrouded in enigma, will send the planet back in time in their attempt to colonize it for the furthering of civilization, making the search for the planet Peel is stranded on impossible, as it is sent further back in time to a point before the space crew can reach it. Peel is saved by a nearby ship, a much older ship, and it is discovered that through time Peel had lived many roles, learning so much of existence, becoming the old man that we currently know as Silbad. To know that Peel had always been with the space crew from the beginning, with a 60+ year difference in time, gives Time Masters an intelligent, insightful understanding of how time works, and a human reminder that no matter how young we once were, we all eventually age. As Silbad eventually dies, within under 80 minutes in running time, we witness a young boy's inevitable growth into a wise old man, before succumbing to that which we all must confront: death. While literal time manipulation is only the focus for a short amount of time within the film, the impact of time on a person plays a central role. The crew's attempt to rescue Peel feels timed. The longer they take, the more likely that Peel will be confronted with life-threatening danger. While Peel is depicted from both ends of the spectrum of age, from a youth to an elderly man, on one end closer to birth, and on the other end closer to death, we are made to acknowledge how significant the passage of time is on each of us. With Peel, or Silbad, as our focus, Time Masters illustrates that we all age, and that with age comes a life well experienced and lived. In conclusion, René Laloux's Time Masters is an endearing space adventure with a retro-futurist style, delivered through Mobius's creative landscapes and designs, focusing on a topic which we all grapple with in daily life: time. The film, while lighter in tone than Laloux's previous Fantastic Planet, a film which is filled with political commentary, Time Masters focuses its attention on a theme which is more personal to all of us. We all age, growing older, and gradually confront confronting our own deaths. Time Masters make sure this process is something celebratory. While Silbad dies, we recognise that Peel must have lived a full life filled with experiences, adventures, and knowledge that, towards his winter years, made him into a wise old man. With time, there is a comfort in knowing that many of us will live lives like Silbad's, personal achievements, growing knowledge, and human endeavours.